Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video is going to be a very different video. It's going to be a video about me reacting to myself. This is going to be just this. I might make it a series. I'm thinking about it, but I just want to react to myself because back then there was a time where I used to do a lot of like gaming type of content, but then I moved on from that like recently. So it was like it was fun at the time, and then now I'm kind of like moving on from it, and I want to do something different. But it's just like, you know, a little video where I react to myself, and I was really goofy in this video. This video like 5 minutes long. I didn't really have much to say. This is around the time where I was like, I really hated Call of Duty, and I hated the direction that the game was going. And because I watched a lot of these type YouTube channels. Sorry, I watched a lot of these YouTube channels that really did not like Call of Duty or really didn't enjoy Call of Duty. So yeah, I'm gonna be reacting to myself in this video. Hopefully y'all enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome back to this video today. I'm going to be talking about my reaction to I know it's too late to talk about my reaction to Black Ops 4 trailer. But my reaction to that is, I don't want to do a lot of explaining because I do a lot of explaining.
I used to think that I over-explained myself when I made everything so like. Well, I mean, I do over-explain myself a lot. Even still, I try working on not over-explaining myself, but a lot of what I said here was like poorly thought out. I didn't even think about the things I was gonna say, because I think at the time when I watched these YouTube channels, I thought more like following other people's opinions rather than forming my own. So in reality, it's just not really. Most of the things I say are not really my opinion. That's basically what I'm saying.
It doesn't look like a traditional clothing at all. I want to say that because I looked at the trailer and I went to the gameplay
Well, looking at this now, it's like I said, it's not a traditional Call of Duty when literally the entire game is what Call of Duty always has been, is more like a stripped down, simple type of game with like I guess it's a slightly different place with the creative class and all that. They had the specialist and all that, and I say one of my favorite ones in that game. It was I forgot his name, but it was a really cool one. It was I think it was Spice something, I forgot. It's been so long since I played a game because honestly I have lost interest in playing Call of Duty. But I remember there was a time where I did play Call of Duty. I would play this one specialist, and he had like these little sword things in his hands. I think you can use that or also something else. I had another ability. I just don't remember. But yeah, looking back at this video, like it I was wrong on that. It turned out to be a traditional Call of Duty. It didn't seem like it when I actually watched the trailer, but when I actually played the game, when I actually sat down and actually played the game, it felt like more like just another Call of Duty with just the specialist character. It kind of felt like Black Ops 3, but without the jump boosting. That's what it kind of felt like, in my opinion. like based on playing the game?
Um, my reaction to that is it's not nearly as bad as review trailer but I saw that quite different. Not as big as the dislikes. The dislikes are a lot, not far as bad as yeah. I wanted to explain because
Well, at the time, I was kind of like in this dilemma where like I don't know if I really hated Black Ops 3 or if I liked it, because in part I did like the game, like I did enjoy it as I was playing the game. But this, I had, I don't know, I was weird back then because I had very conflicting opinions about the game. So it's like, in one part, I don't like it because it's a Treyarch game, and usually when it comes to Treyarch games, I just don't like the whole setting of the game. It's not like because the game is bad itself, but it's more like I didn't like the time, the setting, or really much about it. But I did have a lot of fun playing with friends. Like there was one friend I used to have back in the day that we don't hang out anymore for reasons that I'm not going to disclose. But I used to play with this one guy. Me and him used to complain about what we didn't know at the time was EOMM or whatever. That's when I used to believe that the game was punishing me for being good, and so therefore I had the idea in my brain that the game was punishing me because I'm trying to be good at the game. When it turned out to be that I myself was not as, I mean, I wasn't super awful at the game, but I feel like I could have been better if I actually sat down and actually learned how to improve myself while playing the game. Instead, I just blamed I blamed my poor skills on everything else rather than myself at the time.
Part of what I heard, some other YouTube saying I'm really terrible multiplayer and all. You know what I mean? I get it. It's just, Battle Royale, I'm not supposed to do that to it. I looked at it, I was like, not, it's not like Fortnite. Not gonna work. Never gonna work. Not gonna work. And
Well, I turned out to be wrong because the whole Fortnite thing did kind of work for a little while, but it got to I say a certain point where the people who played the game, I guess, didn't really like it that much. I guess at some point, I don't know, it was weird because like obviously there are people who literally bought, like even with a Modern Warfare 2 2022, I remember a lot of people were buying the Black Cell bundles and all that. It got like it was number one best selling at one point during that time, and then just I think it went down or something like that. I don't remember, but a lot of people did like buying the skins regardless or whatever the game. I guess I can understand like the game going too far from like its original theme, I guess, or whatever. I don't know why I care so much about this bullshit, because it's just a video game and it's nothing really too serious about it at the end of the day. But I mean, that's how it was back then.
And I also heard that Gears of War is the same thing, but I'm talking about another video.
A video that was never made because I was too lazy back. I mean, I'm still am kind of lazy and lacking. I still have that Manjaro video that I want to do. I just don't know how I'm gonna go about doing it anyway. But I'll figure it out.
Still don't know. I don't even play Gears of War, so I mean, the very first one. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably buy one. I don't know. Anyways, back to the topic. I'll talk about Taylor. it has a lot of new, features and mechanics and stuff like that. It's really, it's 99.9%.
The biggest mechanic that I say the one mechanic that did sell. I wouldn't say it sold because this mechanic did exist before Call of Duty even did it, and it was the grappling hook. So as you were playing the game, I don't know if it was. I think you had to use a specific specialist to have this ability, but there's a specific specialist where you can use the grapple hook as you're playing the game, and I think it's like you can only use it once or twice. I think it was once, and then you had to wait until it cools down or something like that, so you can use it again, which takes around maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes or whatever, some crap like that in the game. I remember it taking a little long though. I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but maybe I remember it taking a little long. But I did like the fact that you could use the grappling hook, but it's only specific to like a specialist character. Not that you can use it in any specialist character you want, basically.
Boots on the ground, but it's what a lot of features, mechanics, and stuff like that. But there is a lot of stuff nice to look at. Could be so most likely yeah. But I didn't really see I didn't really had that excitement when I saw the Euro trailer. I didn't really have that. You see it, you see it yourself.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I never really liked Treyarch games. The only Treyarch game that I know people are gonna start saying whatever, because I remember this is around the time where I ended up getting Black Ops 3, and the only way that I was able to get it is because I used to do this thing where it's called going into somebody's house and then cutting their lawn, and I ended up actually having enough money to be able to buy Black Ops 3 with this really cool looking, I wish I kept it, it was a steelbook case that had, I think it was in the front, it actually shows like the 3 logo, and with the character with the 2 guns, and then the back was the zombie with the zombie thing that was like holding the card, the playing card. It was cool. My mom saw it. She didn't like it. She was like, "This shit look ugly." I don't know. She didn't say much about it, but she didn't like it that much. Which, fair enough. Everybody has their own opinion. At the end of the day, I ain't about that. I ain't about that bullshit about nobody can have an opinion. Even if I think it's ridiculous, that's people. Everybody got their own opinion, but that's how I was able to get the game. I mean, if I didn't do that, I would have never gotten the game ever. Well, I won't say never, because later on I still would have gotten the game cheap when it would get on sale during like the holidays or whatever. But still, I got the game and I eventually got all the DLCs, which if I were to get an Xbox today, I would still have those DLCs and I would still be able to play them anyway, because I have access to my account still, which is great. It's amazing. Aside from all that, Black Ops 4. I remember getting Black Ops 4. It was actually I think getting Black Ops 4. I never actually bought it. My brother actually got it for me, which I was like, I think my brother got it for me. I think because my mom wouldn't get it for me, my dad wouldn't get it for me, not even my grandparents get my. I think it was my brother that got it for me. I don't know if it's for Christmas, for my birthday, or whatever. But it was like the best gift, but also the worst gift at the same time, because it's like I wanted to play the game, but it's like, do I really want to? But then I ended up playing it, and I enjoyed it semi kinda, and I mean it was good while it lasted, I guess. I did grind, and I did get some stuff in the game. Like I did get some weapon blueprints and all that. did some camo grinding, I did a lot with that game. Um, Even though I didn't like it, even though I didn't think it was like it was. I think it was horrible because they did away with the campaign, and they did away with um, they took away something that Call of Duty games would have, and so they just had Blackout, I guess, which I didn't like either. Blackout was fine. Me and my brother played it. I think maybe twice or a couple of times, but I mostly played it for the multiplayer because I didn't really give a shit about the the battle royale aspect of it. Um, Black Ops 4 Zombies. It was kind of mediocre in my opinion. It was mediocre. I would rather play. I would rather. I mean, I would rather play Black Ops 4 for the characters and the story, but I would, in reality, I would rather play Black Ops Cold War than that game.
Yeah. You saw the game. You saw the gameplay in the trailer. And I said you saw it as compared to the Battlefield 5 trailer. I'm supposed to, off topic. We didn't really see too much.
Oh yeah, because the prosthetic. I remember I used to get mad about. Honestly, I don't even care anymore about the whole prosthetic limb thing because like the thing was is that apparently how this went about, it was because of the fact that the person who worked at the studio and was in charge of the game, the reason why they even have women characters in the game, it was because his excuse was it was because he wanted his daughter to be able to play the game or some crap like that. And then he was telling the people this was like back in like I think 2018, and everybody, he told everybody not to buy the game if you're like, I guess, bitching about it or whatever, and he ended up getting fired because he was telling people if you don't like the game, don't buy it, which obviously it'll make you lose business because you're basically just crapping on your own company. You're basically making your business, your company, lose business basically. So that was the whole beef. I thought it was kind of silly because, again, at the end of the day, it's just a video game. It's not really that serious in my opinion. But a lot of people took it seriously. Even Eight Thoughts he was Eight Thoughts at the time before it got banned a couple of years later. But it was just dumb. That controversy was so dumb.
Was basically the color palette and characters and action. Yeah, you got a feminist woman, stuff like that. Yeah, so that's all I saw. But yeah, I don't know. Off topic there. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I know it's not a lot of explaining and all that stuff. I mean, I'll probably have some more explaining in the next video, or I don't know. I want to see what all you guys think about the reveal trailer in the comments. Have you seen a reveal trailer, or have you not seen a reveal trailer? Tell me in the comments below. And have you ever tried to play? Have you ever been invited to the event, or have you not been invited, or whatever? Have you ever played the game, like you have it in your possession? Like, ask me all that in the comments.
Bro, the only niggas who have it in their possession is the people who were called. I mean, obviously they're called in to play the game. Like content creators, influencers are the only ones who are able to actually have any sort of access to the game, and they have to just stay quiet about it. They can't say nothing about it, except for the stuff they can say about it, which would be under NDA agreement, where they're allowed to say anything about it anyway.
Like that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Probably it's gonna be hard for me to upload some more gameplay probably, because it's hard.
Because I used to play video games. I used to kind of like Slack. Also, I didn't really know necessarily what to upload at the time until I figured it out. Like I made like when I ended up playing the game, I did upload some gameplay of it. I think it was, I don't know if it was online or what. I actually had a really, really good gameplay that I wanted to show y'all. Let me see if I can pull it up. So I can go back. Alright, go to oldest. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was this one. No, I don't think it was this one. Oh, also, this is one of the skins, or not skins, the camos that I had. I think it was like a Christmas one. If I can see, if I can even see that well. So that's why I end up saying like I hated the game. I thought I hated the game, but then I ended up like kind of like enjoying it. So it's like it's kind of like a mix of like I like it, but I also hate it at the same time. But anyways, folks, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys want me to do more of this kind of content, like if you guys want me to do like reactions to like my old content and stuff like that, uh, I'll definitely do another one if y'all want me to do that. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out. Have a good one.